Welcome back to another edition of Rob Sports Center. And yes, as you can see by the title, man, I'm back with another Larry Bird video. So check this out. So, we've been having this, this debate has been going on since, I can't really remember exactly when this debate started happening, but, it's been a debate of, is Larry Bird a GOAT? Or is Larry Bird a top 10 player of all time? Is Larry Bird a top 5 player of all time? And that's what you kind of would terminize in terms of being a GOAT, right? And I see that a lot of people, like Bird has a very, it's like a magnet to him. And it's like a lot of people are drawn to it. They attract to him. And it was like for the longest time, like when I first started watching him, I didn't really understand it. Like really, I didn't. Like I tell you guys, man, I'm 27. I didn't grow up, I grew up on the, the early or the mid, like I would say I actually started watching basketball probably like in the 2010s or whatever the case may be, like around 2007, 8-ish. That's when I was actually watching it. So you got to think about it. I was so far removed from Larry Bird, and at the time it wasn't accessible. And at the time, truth be told, I would have never probably wanted to watch him just because I would have been like, man, I ain't watching that guy. But I see a lot of people, man. I read you guys' comments, man. I that's why I took, like, y'all might not believe it. Like, I know sometimes I go through and I hit hearts, and sometimes I actually go through and I respond. But I read you guys' comments, and you guys be putting me on game with a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? You guys will check me too if it's some information that I heard that was wrong and I repeat it. So shout out to you, shout out to you guys for that. But I was looking at a comment just a little while ago as I was going through and I was uploading my other videos. I seen a comment and it was about Larry Bird, right? So I looked at it and I analyzed it. And I was like, okay, so when we say GOAT, a lot of times, I think it all comes down to who do you view as the GOAT? You got some people who would say they view Mike. You got some people who would say they view Bron. You got some people that would say they view Kobe. You got some people that would say they view Bird. You got some people that say they view Kareem. You got some people who say they'll view Magic. You know what I mean? And it's a guy channel that's called, I think it's Clayton Crowley. Shout out to him. He has a video of making the case for all the people that's considered a GOAT. And Bird was one of them, right? So when you look at Bird play, is Bird the most athletic guy in the world? Absolutely not. Is he athletic, speed, strength, vertical, all that can fall under athletic, right? So most people, they look at him and they prejudge and say, man, he ain't about nothing, without them actually having to go and actually watch him play. I think that most people who say the things they say about Bird, it comes down to miseducation, and they just don't want to educate themselves. And a lot of times, if it's coming from anybody younger, you might as well not even waste your time arguing or trying to debate with them, because they would never understand, because they're not willing to go back and educate themselves like I did. But I'm not trying to just talk y'all to death. But I come to realize that the reason why a lot of you guys say that Larry Bird is the GOAT is the heart that it's like it's the foundation, right? And I always talk about the foundation, right? A person's foundation. A person's foundation is who they are. You know what I mean? And there's certain things that they don't do or they won't do because it goes against their foundation, who they are. So when you look at Bird, why you guys say Bird is the GOAT is because I look and see, like I watched a video, I reacted to a video earlier where Larry Bird did three things in like maybe 45 seconds. The guy drives in. Bird contests the drive in. Dude missed the layup. They throw the ball down to Bird on a fast break. The dude threw the ball almost out of bounds. Bird gets the ball. He saves it as it's going out of bounds and throws it to, I think it was Kevin McHale. Kevin McHale goes up for a layup. He misses the layup. Guess who's behind him? Bird snatched the offensive rebound, put it up. That's 2 points. So for one, a lot of people aren't even going to contest the shot. And that was a bigger, more physical person. Bird still contested it. A lot of people aren't going to die for a ball and risk falling on the announcer's table or risk going into the stands. They're going to say, forget it. Bird did it. And a lot of people ain't going to stay true to the fast break and go down with the mindset of he might miss it. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't do that, especially guys who at the superstar level as Bird. Like I said in one of my videos, it's like with Bird, it's like he played every game as if he had something to prove. He played every game as if he was a rookie, as if he was somebody who was trying to earn a spot on the team. But it's his foundation of who he was. Like, I think that they said that, I think a doctor might have told him that if he keep playing the way that he played, that he's not going to have a long career. And I don't remember exactly what Bird said about that, but I know that someone said something like, well, I mean, he was like that he would be okay with that. And it's because that's his constitution. That's his foundation. So if you take away how I play the game of basketball, why should I even be playing it then, if that's the case? If I can't play it with the heart, with the intensity, with the passion that I play the game with, why do I want to play it? So if I got to have a 5 or 6 year career playing the game how I want to play it, opposed to having a 12-year, maybe 15-year career playing the game in a more of a soft and lackadaisical manner, then I would rather not play it at all. And that's the thing about Bird. And I'm still educating myself constantly on the legends of the past. But Bird is one guy that I've gravitated to because you guys, love him so much. And it's like in return, I became a Bird fan. When I hopped on here originally, I had no intentions on being a Bird fan. You know what I mean? I really didn't. When I started doing old school basketball reactions, I was just like, okay, let me go look at some people from the past. I've seen clips of Michael Jordan, obviously. I've seen clips of other guys. I just hadn't really seen Larry Bird at the time. And lo and behold, I'm happy that I did that. But I really understand why you guys say that he's the GOAT, because it's like it goes down to a personal opinion. And Bird is one of the hardest working guys that I have seen. Superstars. You know what I mean? Like I say, just the nitty gritty, the putting your body on the line, the risking permanent injury, playing hurt. Like this dude, is he's a hell of a basketball player. That's the type of guy that I would want to start an organization around, because just that type of aura, it makes everybody around you want to be better. And I think that in turn what made Boston Celtics so great over the time that he was there. Because if you look at the year prior to when he came, I think they had only won 20 games, I believe. And then the next year he come as a rookie, they win 60 games. That's a big gap, a big margin from where they was at the previous year. But you have to have somebody who can actually lead, who can lead men. It's different from high school, and it's different to a certain degree from college, depending on what college you go to. But when you go to the league, everybody here is professional. Everybody here is here not by luck. They're here by skill, because they deserve to be here. And for you to be able to walk onto a team and command the attention and the respect of these guys, that just speaks volume to who he is as a player. So man, I can't, all I can do is just tip my hat off to it and say, man, I'm glad that I came across Larry Bird. So shout out to you guys once again for recommending his videos, and me just keep watching them and doing my education on them through the videos, that I can actually say that I'm a Larry Bird fan. And I would say that, for sure. I haven't really did the top 5 guys, so I would just say top 10, Larry Bird most definitely for me is in there. I haven't really just went through and did that. So I know a lot of you guys ask me what's my top 5? I can't really tell you that. And the reason why I'm putting Bird as a 10 is because I haven't went and did my research on who else I would put in position. So who knows, Bird might be in my top 5. Y'all just got to give me a little time before I can put it together and then come out and let y'all know what my official top 5 would be. But that is it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy this video, do me a big favor, man. Smash that thumbs up button. Also, in the comments, you know what I always tell y'all. What I want to see, Team Bird, Team Bird, Team Bird, Team Bird, Team Bird, Team Bird. Spam Team Bird in the comment section. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Or if you're still watching my videos and you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. And when you subscribe, don't matter whatever situation, whether you new or whether you already here, once you subscribe, make sure you click that post notification bell. That way you'll be notified on all things Rob Sports Center. And like the GOAT, Drizzy Drake say. And like I tell y'all in every outro, you want to make sure you got my notifications on, man, because I'm dropping these videos back to back. I'll see y'all in this video.